With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Aviators of San Juan taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive to about the 35, 2nd down. All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talked to one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. But you look at this defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? On 2nd down, it's Walker. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. And Walker once more. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Young to throw it. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
A 61-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. I was 5 shy of that. Only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And shedding through the tackle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Throwing Jones. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Now Jones. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It's a pickup of 6. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had open work beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
And they'll bring Judy in motion right.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Jones.
Out route complete to Dulcich.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Off the play fake. Jones drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jamin Davis.
Jones pass.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 1.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Here's Walker to start the drive. Now he's free up the left sideline. He's got a full head of steam. The race is on. Touchdown, Jaguars. Kenneth Walker with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead grows to 10-0. After the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play.
Look at my team.
I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something.
Looking at my running back.
They need for it to happen now.
Here's a throw to his running back.
I got speed up here soon.
Lose yardage here, back to the 15.
I got speed up here soon.
On third down.
Not that hard.
Good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Now a play fake here on first down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And they get the guard, John Runyon. Now Jones off the play fake. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
You threw the pick. That's
from the
on you.
midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out.
Move on back.
And a 5-yard penalty. Well, I thought they should have punted before. Now they probably definitely need to punt, right?
We did a little mind melding there, didn't we? Because I was wondering, why are you out there if you're not going to punt it in the first place? Now I don't think they have any choice.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Get you one, Christian.
His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Jags are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 119 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now Young.
Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Young on third down. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Able to find the open man.
That's a dot. That's a dot. That's a dot, though.
As they get the stoppage with
I don't care about real life. I don't care about real life. You aim is bad. Why not? Why not?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Young.
Come here.
Quick hit here, it's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Look at the defense up. Come on. One man coverage.
To the line now. They'll throw again. Young. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DK Metcalf hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jags will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes our score 17-0.
You had your team.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
Come on, bring it out.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
That's supposed to be open.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
Get you one, Reek.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
It's a bad you backing up too far on bad
trying to get
passes.
points before intermission. But now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Seem like it.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now.
Couldn't get it in
It's
there.
intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Paulson and Debo.
And his guys have got it.
I'm up 17-0, and your offense not really doing nothing for it, so I'm not worried about nothing. I got no reason to be worried.
Jones now. A final shot.
Come here.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that'll be caught. And he's going to get out of bounds at least. So the fake spike does yield a completion. But that's a big risk to run there. A loss on that play. And now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Jones on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
First down, Aviators.
21.
They go play action here on 1st down. They'll fire deep, looking for more. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we?
He wasn't pulling off the upset no matter what happened. I can't lie to you.
Carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right
Everybody
there.
said it after they lose to me.
I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
They'll rumble for about
Everybody said the same thing.
20 to the 22.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
Man,
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Ready?
Here's Young from the shotgun. Under pressure, and down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
This is taken at the 18. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation.
My user has this X factor, you know,
they've got to move the ball
lit up.
and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
I hear you, bro.
Jones, off play action.
That's where most of your yards came from. I don't want to hit none of that, you know.
So the completion good for just
You're not putting the ball down the field because you're scared.
Up 2nd down.
Man, put the ball down the field and shut up. Come on.
Jones, flush to his right, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Here we go. 11. 21.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught, and he is out of bounds inside the 35. 25 yards that time.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going.
You usually can't be good if I threw the ball at you 2 times and got over 20 yards the first time, then a touchdown the next. That's a good user. When I scored the DK Metcalf on that little, what's it called?
Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich.
Shouldn't have put the ball. Shouldn't have
My fault. Before he's out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Aviators are able to cut into that deficit.
I'll take my win by
8
if I have to, again.
And it's 17-7.
I don't care how I win. I'm eating my food, I'm killing.
So then after the made field goal, Shudak back out to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score.
What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Look at that. No angle. No angle.
Ken Walker, that's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Jaguars had...
Mind you, the Chad, you can't even make a tackle. Come on now.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came up.
I mean, if you can't stop the run, why would I stop running the ball?
They give up a touchdown. One play later.
You want me not to use his speed? I'm not stupid, not to. That's when you get speed upgrades.
Complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another
Tyreek
touchdown.
Hill? Come on now.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this
What?
out.
You?
And the decision.
I got Tariq Woolen. I got Tariq Woolen who can run my running back down. So. You don't know who Kenneth Walker is? That's crazy. It's on you. I know who he is. That's why I drafted him. Kenneth Walker? He went to Michigan State and Wake Forest. Come on now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
He played for Seattle in real life.
This has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. Off play action. Jones eluding the pressure right.
Why would you throw it to him?
Deep right side. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jags will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I think about it. I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. First and 10, Young. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. DK Metcalf, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars are able to
Dot.
extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point up the
I don't want to hear it.
Tucker.
I don't want to hear
He's
it.
now 24.
It's crazy how you said all I do is run with my running back, and I passed the ball that whole way down the field. I just threw the ball all the way down the field. What happened?
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark.
Well, yeah. You open up the hole, I go through.
They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try.
Man, let's not act like I didn't hit you with 2 30-plus yard passes.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about.
You don't want to hear it, but it's the truth.
Charles, and one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves.
Close up.
We know
ain't coming back.
The game
crazy.
Is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Dang, John, man.
He's got the connection to Moore. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Oh,
and the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing Jones. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the
That's
toes,
why you go for the
and that's
slot.
going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26
I'm
yards.
pretty sure I have 5 picks right now. I don't really know if, no user really counts it.
Game as he looks to throw. Looking end zone.
No dots at all.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
I'm not going to argue with you there.
Now Jones.
I keep doing this flat route thing, man.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Aviators get a bit closer.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is up and over for the 2 points. But still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why
you dance somebody down
so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than 1 play ready. Because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Come on, yeah.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now 2nd and 3. Toss left side for Walker.
Ooh.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Wow, 213 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Let's try it. Let's not try it. Ooh. I'll do it.
1st down, Young. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crashing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Walker trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Now, defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Walker once more. And this time he is into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Jaguars. DK Metcalf, 84 yards. And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll only get this to the 17. Really shy of what he needed. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Jones. And his throw is incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Wide open receiver complete. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now Jones wants to change it up.
And a second one, 1st down.
Jones now on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Throw out wide to Walker. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Looking to throw, Young. And it'll be intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turn around.
Yeah, you just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.